is a Friday morning, finally a Friday morning. We're ready for the weekend, aren't we, Gene?
We certainly are. We're getting ready for the weekend.
Well, we're pretty much there.
We're pretty much there?
Well, in mind.
I saw those calisthenics that you were doing this morning, so I guess that was your preparation. Getting ready.
If you ever see me do calisthenics, where you know there's a problem somewhere.
I would pay to see that,
George. No, it'd be worth the money. Anyway, just call the paramedics. You got any plans for the weekend?
Well, let's see. This weekend, I'm just enjoy the weather outside. I mean, this should be a crime to be inside. So if you can get outside a little bit, enjoy.
And if you the weather forecast this morning, it's going to be kind of pleasant until Tuesday, and then it's going to get a little colder.
Yeah, kind of pleasant.
Kind of pleasant. Well, it's been absolutely nice.
Oh, yeah.
It says above normal temperatures, but then again, what is normal?
What is normal? Yeah.
and starting Tuesday, we're going to start dipping down. By Wednesday, we'll be below normal.
Yeah. The opposite of above normal is below normal.
And that's just fine by me. I don't know, no problem at all being below normal.
Yeah. I hear you.
Or above normal, whichever side you want to fall on. Anyway, I'm going to work tomorrow morning, and then I'm just going to kick back.
You're just going to kick back?
Watch the Raiders on Sunday and the Mexico City game on Monday, but I'll be back to work by then. But it's just going to be a kickback weekend for me.
Okay, now who's the Mexico City game? That's who?
That's the Chargers and the Chiefs.
And the Chiefs. Okay.
That'll be Monday night.
That's right.
And the way the Chargers played last week, it should not be very interesting. Other than they're going to be in Mexico City.
And that'll be interesting.
Well, that's always interesting. I guess that puts a little to it. But Chargers are practicing right as we speak in Colorado.
California Headline News, Candlelight Vigil.
Hold on, buddy.
They're eager to go.
Yeah, they're all ready to go. Eager as I guess you can be. But they got to do better than they did last time, because you can't play much worse than that. And the Chiefs didn't look that great either, so it should be an interesting game.
I was going to say evenly matched, so.
Yeah, well, not too evenly, because Chiefs were not as bad as the Chargers.
No.
But they didn't win their game either. Anyway, you ready for some birthdays? We got birthdays.
Birthdays. I see birthdays.
Big shot birthdays.
All right.
Big people you might actually have heard of. You've heard of Ed Asner, haven't you?
I've heard of Ed, yes.
Ed's a grand old, he's 90 years old today.
I was going to say, he's an old man.
Petula Clark, she's 87. She's still out there.
Petula
I understand
or Petula? Which is it?
Well, it's a Petula. I don't know. I don't know how she pronounces that. I think it's on the promo that we do, whether it's Petula.
Yeah, and I've heard it pronounced both ways, so I was curious.
Well, I would rather go the way she does, because even at 87, she could beat me up. I understand she's still doing some concerts at Branson as well.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but she's doing a few.
Well, what'd you say? She was 85.
87 years old.
87.
Yeah.
So.
Comedian Jack Burns of Burns and Schreiber. You ever heard of them?
I have.
I have not, but Jack is 86 today. Joanna Barnes, she was on Spartacus and The Parent Trap. She's 85. Yaphet Kotto. He's an actor that a lot of people have not heard of, but he is an excellent dramatic actor, a theatrical actor, live theater. 80 years old today, and hopefully one of these days he'll get his due. He's a very talented man. Sam Waterston, Law and Order, he and all the commercials. He does a lot of them insurance commercials. Then he's 79. Singer Annie Frid Lyngstad. You know who she is?
I do not.
She was the blonde in ABBA.
Okay.
Or it still is, I guess.
I was going to say.
74. She hasn't
still
died
got blonde
yet.
hair, or it all fell out?
I think it's all gray now, but she's still out there. Actress Beverly D'Angelo. She was in the National Lampoon movies. The Vacation movie. She's 68. Actor James Widows of Animal House, a very funny movie. Don't remember him, though. He's 66. News correspondent John Roberts is 63. Bandleader Kevin Eubanks. The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. He was Jay Leno's bandleader.
Yes,
He's 62. And Judy Gold, a comedian, is 57. Those are the big shots. We got the local people coming up with a little special ending. It's Friday, you know, so we got
a little
something special
ending
for that. That's coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Dagoberto Hernandez, Carla and Canessa Marsh, the twins, Danny Alcala, Jeff Manis, Letty Gonzalez, Dolores Vargas, Maggie Buchanan, Andrew Penson, John Mark Sharp, Daniela Wheel. We have Nicole Silva, Joseph Graham, Gabby Rivas, Larry Jennings, Sonia Aguirre, Oscar Rosas, Gilbert Carrillo Sr., Melissa Fonseca, Nancy Lay, Clara Lara, Nancy Rosales, and Victoria Dominguez. Happy birthday to every single one. Today is Friday. That means one thing and one thing only. We got some winners to announce. KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake winners for this week. On the AM side, it's Lisa Gamboa. On the FM side, it's Kathy Gore. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Kathy, Lisa Gamboa, and Kathy Gore. You are the KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake winners for this week.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah! Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yeah.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
And we are now ready for our World and California News headlines, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist for sales and service. Call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. A second public impeachment hearing is underway on Capitol Hill. This one featuring former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine. House Intelligence Committee Chair Adam Schiff.
In her time in Kiev, Ambassador Yovanovitch was tough on corruption. Too tough on corruption for some. And her principled stance made her enemies.
Congressman Devin Nunes for the GOP.
The Democrats have convened us once again to advance their operation to topple a duly elected president.
President Trump has just released a memo based on staff notes from a different phone call with Ukraine's president in April. Correspondent Stephen Portnoy.
It's a 16-minute call, according to the White House memo that memorializes the conversation, and it took place while the president was flying on Air Force One. It doesn't appear particularly substantive. This is the president calling the then newly elected President Zelensky to congratulate him on his victory.
CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California Headline News, Candlelight Vigil Thursday night in Santa Clarita for the victims of the shooting at Saugus High School that left 2 students dead. Some of those attending Thursday night were on campus when the shooting occurred.
You just hear one gunshot go off, and then you hear another and another. And then at first you don't believe it's gunshots, and then you just keep hearing them as you're running out of the school for your life.
Governor Gavin Newsom lashing out at U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell.
We've had some of the worst mass shootings in American history just in the last 3 years, and not a damn thing is being done. in Washington, D.C. about it. Not a damn thing.
Newsom arguing McConnell has stopped gun safety legislation from being voted on and says President Trump does nothing but offer thoughts and prayers. Vice President Pence asked for prayers for the victims during his speech Thursday in Silicon Valley. 5 people arrested in connection with that Halloween party shooting and left 5 people dead in Orinda, all of them young men. 4 are being held without bail on murder and conspiracy charges. Upper 60s in the Bay Area, low 70s in the southern region today. Mostly dry again. Jeff Scott, California News.
And you've been listening to the World in California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Celebrate amazing savings at your local Sprint store. Now through Sunday, November 17th, when you switch to Sprint, you can pick up the new iPad Gen 7, featuring an amazing 10.2-inch Retina display and smart keyboard on us when you add a new line on a qualifying plan. That's right, get an iPad Gen 7 on us when you add a new line at Sprint. All you need is approved credit. Plus, when you switch, you'll get $100 via prepaid MasterCard for each new phone you lease. The more lines you switch, the more savings you'll get. There's never been a better time to switch to Sprint. Get a network built for unlimited. Hurry into your local Sprint store now through Sunday, November 17th to learn more and check out other great deals. $100 card requires port online registration at sprint.com/offers and 60 days of service on a new line before card ships. Card terms, conditions, and exclusions apply. Member FDIC. iPad 7 Gen 32 gigabyte, $0 per month after 1917 monthly credit for 24 months. Credit apply within 2 bills. If you cancel early, remaining balance due. Tax due at sale. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee.
And it's time for your local news, page 1, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less. With page 1 of the local news, here's Gene Brister.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, Mark Watton announces his retirement. George Gale has more.
He said he will retire in February 2020. Watton is the longtime general manager of the Otay Water District. For over 30 years, he's been involved in most of all San Diego County water issues. He was one of the main negotiators in the quantification settlement agreement, water transfer between San Diego County Water Authority and the Imperial Irrigation District. Watton is credited with finding a common ground between San Diego County and the IID and leading the fight against directors of the Los Angeles-based Metropolitan Water District Board who tried to block the water transfer because they feared losing control over San Diego County's water supply. Officials with the San Diego County Water Authority say Watton helped shape water policy in the San Diego region. 65-year-old Watton said overall he's fully satisfied with his career. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
Women's Empowerment Conference 2019 is coming up. It will be hosted by Mana of Imperial Valley. It'll be held this Saturday at Imperial Valley College. It is open to all women. Session topics include women in politics, financial literacy, business owners, and health, body, and mind. There will be a resource fair following the lunch. Conference will run from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Continental breakfast and lunch will be included in the registration fee. KXO News Time, 7:42.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Continuing with more local news, a city councilman's trial date is set. Here's more in that story.
It is for an El Centro city councilman. Councilman Edgar Garcia was cited for driving under the influence in early May. Garcia reportedly refused to take a field sobriety test and contested the citation. He was charged with DUI, and he entered a plea of not guilty. The 5th judge assigned to the case has set January 14th, 2020 as the trial date. 4 previous judges recused themselves from hearing the case to avoid a possible conflict of interest. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Another stargazing event is coming up. It'll be held this Sunday evening. The event, Leonid's Meteor Shower and Stargazing, will be held at the Imperial Valley Desert Museum, hosted by Mike Rood. It is a free community event, which means everyone is welcome. It'll be held from 6 to 9 p.m. The museum is located in Ocotillo, off Interstate 8. To get there, take the Ocotillo exit to the frontage roads. You can't miss it. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Great food, great fun, great friends. Oh, such delicious chocolate at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time. They're closed on Sundays. Visit the Peanut Patch store. You'll find homemade chocolates, things like chocolate raspberry sticks and chocolate orange sticks, brownie bits. Their pecan turtles are made from scratch, and they make their own fresh English toffee. Oh, delicious chocolates at the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch, so many great things. And you can get to the Peanut Patch by heading east, young man. Yeah, go east on Interstate 8 to Avenue 3E exit in Yuma. Turn right, that's south, past MCAS Yuma until you come to East County 13th Street. Then turn left and go about a mile and a half, and you're at the Peanut Patch. So many great things waiting for you at the Peanut Patch in Yuma.
And page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
Continuing with more local news, November is National Diabetes Awareness Month. Here's more on that story.
El Centro Regional Medical Center is hosting community events throughout the month. Next event will be held this Tuesday, November 19th, at the El Centro Regional Medical Center Community Education Center at the Imperial Valley Mall from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. The event covers resources in the community. Discover the power of diabetes education and support in the community. Free diabetes counseling will also be available. Final event of the month will be November 26th. Eat Good to Feel Good will show participants how to use their plates for portion control and other healthy eating tips. A cooking class will be provided. It'll be held at the ECRMC Community Education Center at the IV Mall from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. Anyone who has been diagnosed with diabetes or has a family member who's been diagnosed, you can obtain information on programs available at Diabetes Education at ecrmc.org. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That's the difference between using a shovel and a spoon. Something like that, huh?
On the eating habits.
Yes.
The portions. Always count the portions.
Two major holiday events, both are in Calexico. The city has announced their annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony will be held December 5th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. The public is invited to join the city for a community tree lighting at the Rotunda in Calexico City Hall. The second major event is the Calexico Christmas Parade. It'll be held Saturday, December 14th. The theme this year, Calexico Christmas Around the World. The Christmas Festival will be held immediately after the parade finishes at Rockwood Plaza. Jumanji. Boy, Jumanji 3, we've been hearing lots of talk about that. The next level, well, it's coming soon to the screen. George Gale has the story.
Much of that movie was filmed in Imperial County, which is probably why we hear so much about it. Imperial County Film Commission says it will premiere next month. Commission is inviting everyone to the premiere party and screening for the feature film on Wednesday, December 11th. Commission says they're excited that they will be screening the movie 2 days before it premieres nationally. Imperial County will see it first. The fun starts at 5 p.m. with food, no host bar in the old PacSun store at the Imperial Valley Mall. with the movie beginning at 7 p.m. Tickets are $20 and include a pre-party and screening. Tickets this year are available by assigned seating, so you can choose your seat when you purchase your ticket. For ticket information, go to filmimperialcounty.com and click on the Jumanji 3 link. The movie, starring Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, and several others, rated PG-13. Youth under 13 years of age must be accompanied by an adult. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 84 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 53. National Weather Service says warm and dry conditions will continue through the coming weekend and into early next week. Then a pattern change takes place as a couple of storm systems affect the region in the Tuesday through Friday time frame. There will be chances for rain off and on during that time, and temperatures will trend much cooler. Weather forecast for today, sunny skies, highs right near 86. Winds will be calm. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, overnight lows around 58. Saturday, sunny skies, highs right near 87. Winds out of the west about 5 miles per hour. Saturday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 58. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 87. North winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 56. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 87. Winds will be calm throughout the day on Monday. And right now, we're looking at 55 degrees, 57% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is unhealthy for sensitive groups in Calexico. Very high levels of PM 2.5. Air quality is moderate in Brawley and El Centro. Air quality is good everywhere else. Page 2 of the local news has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Hopeville. Imperial's Do-It Centers, where you'll find what you need when you need it. 3 ejected after a nasty brawl tarnished the end of the Thursday night football game. Steelers and the Browns. Browns defensive end Myles Garrett was ejected in the closing seconds of the Thursday night game against the Pittsburgh Steelers after ripping the helmet off quarterback Mason Rudolph and striking him in the head with his own helmet. He is looking for a suspension at least till the end of the year. The game, which was, I guess, anticlimactic, was won by the Browns 21-7 over the Steelers. Some good football tonight. The CIF Week 2 playoffs will be held tonight. Division 5, we are well represented, Division 5 and 3. Palo Verde will be playing Castle Park in San Diego. Hopeville and Vincent Memorial will be home. Hopeville takes on Mission Bay in Hopeville. Vincent Memorial will play El Cajon Valley in Calexico. Division 3, Brawley will play Hilltop in San Diego. Central will take on San Diego High School in San Diego. All games start at 7 p.m. The Central Spartan game will be heard on KXO AM Radio, KXORadio.com, and on AM 1230 KXO. That game will be broadcast starting at 6:45 with the pregame show. Game time, of course, 7 p.m. like all the other games. We'll have the scores all over the place on the website and tomorrow morning after in the morning show. We've got more sports coming up next.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do It Centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for. Because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
And on the NBA scoreboard, it was the Heat over the Cavaliers, 108-97. Pelicans got by the Clippers, 132-127. Bucks beat the Bulls, 124-115. Knicks got by the Mavericks, 106-103. Suns beat the Hawks, 128-112. Nuggets defeated the Nets, 101-93. That was it. Those are the only ones that played. Carmelo Anthony apparently is going to the Trailblazers. The reports are that a non-guaranteed deal has been agreed to between Carmelo Anthony, and the Trailblazers. That should be made official as soon as it becomes official. In Major League Baseball, the Angel star Mike Trout has won the third American League MVP award. He beat out the Astros' Alex Bregman for the 2019 honor. The Dodgers' Cody Bellinger, he's named the 2019 National League major the most valuable player. He denied Christian Yelich of Milwaukee his back-to-back victories. Bellinger is the first Dodger hitter to win MVP since Kirk Gibson did it in 1988. And Roger Federer beat Novak Djokovic to reach the ATP semis. Rafael Nadal will end the year at number 1. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports Time brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company. Do It Centers in El Centro, Holtville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And financial news and weather brought to you by Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Services. Call for an appointment or walk in. Located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. U.S. stock indexes opened in a record territory this morning after data on retail sales rebounded to show growth in October, and after White House officials again talked up the prospects of a trade deal with China. Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 96 points, or 0.3%, to 27,875, while the S&P 500 index gained 12 points, or 0.4%, to trade 3108. The NASDAQ Composite Index gained 44 points, or 0.5%, to 8,522. All three benchmarks were trading above their previous record closes and set new intraday highs Friday morning. Got your weather in just a minute.
The holidays are getting close, and Styles and Smiles Complete Salon Service wants to make sure that you're looking your best. Celebrate the holidays with your new look. For a limited time, get $20 off of a color combo and highlight from Styles and Smiles. And call now to make your appointment, 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Hey, hairdressers, Styles and Smiles is looking for 2 stylists. Yes, they have 2 chairs that are open. Just call 960 960-2382 and apply. That's 960-2382. Or stop by Styles and Smiles by Cardenas Market on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
And weather forecast for your Friday morning going into the weekend weather. Sunny skies today, highs right near 86. Winds will be calm. Partly cloudy skies tonight with the overnight lows around 58. Sunny skies back Sunday with the highs right near 87. Clear skies Saturday night. Overnight lows around 58. Sunday on Sunday, highs right near 87. Sunny, Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 56. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 87. Winds will be calm. You've been listening to National Financial News and Weather, brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best, located by the Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. That's Styles and Smiles.
Rogers & Rogers Auto Group Black Friday sales event is on now through November 30th only. Every single vehicle on all 4 Rogers & Rogers dealership parking lots are on sale. Over 500 new vehicles to choose from. You get huge rebates, very special Black Friday discounts. Great interest rates, payments too low to mention, on-the-spot financing, all credit applications accepted, no money down available, plus hundreds of certified pre-owned vehicles too. Yes, this is the sales event you don't want to miss. The Black Friday sales event. All month long at Rogers & Rogers Nissan, Toyota, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Kia. Highway 86 between El Centro and Imperial, family owned and operated for over 95 years.
It's 8 o'clock at KXO, El Centro, California.
Capital One Bank. I'm Steve Kafin. The former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine has told a House committee she was the one trying to root out corruption in that country.
Shady interests the world over have learned how little it takes to remove an American ambassador who does not give them what they want.
Marie Yovanovitch, testifying at day 2 of open impeachment hearings, alleges she was an obstacle to the Trump personal and political agenda and the victim of a smear campaign.
I was shocked and devastated that I would feature in a phone call between 2 heads of state in such a manner where President Trump said that I was bad news to another world leader.
Mr. Trump has repeated those criticisms in tweets right during her testimony today. One says, quote, she started in Somalia. How did that go?
Would you like to respond to the president's attack that everywhere you went turned bad?
I don't think I have such powers, not in Mogadishu, Somalia, and not in other places. I actually think that where I've served over the years, I and others have demonstrably made things better.
CBS's Nancy Cordes on Capitol Hill.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this at a hearing in my 11 years of covering Capitol Hill. A U.S. ambassador with an unblemished record built up over decades, basically describing how she was taken down by forces here in the U.S., apparently with the backing of the President of the United States.
The White House today released a summary of an April phone call between President Trump and Ukraine's president, a congratulatory call after his election win. Police in Southern California haven't come up with a motive for the shooting at a high school that left 2 students dead yesterday. The suspect is in grave condition. The attack came on his 16th birthday. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti spoke with some students who saw it happen.
What sticks in your mind as we talk right now?
His face, and just seeing that one person fall. It's going to be hard to forget, and I'm going to have to live with that sight in my head.
Around the time of Thursday's shooting, police in Pasadena say a 9-year-old shot 3 other kids at an elementary school with a BB gun. The victims were not seriously hurt. The Big Machine Group says it's not blocking Taylor Swift from performing older material that it controls at the AMAs. Swift says otherwise. She's indicated she might not perform at the event and might have to put a Netflix documentary on hold. The Dow is up 140. This is CBS News.
With Capital One, you can open a new checking or savings account with no fees or minimums. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green.
Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
Save big when you make Burlington your coat headquarters for great looks the family will love. We're loaded with the latest anoraks, parkas, puffers, and tons of cozy linings perfect for cooler weather. Burlington stores are packed with the hottest trends like color blocking, animal prints, high shine, and the newest logo looks. Plus boots, scarves, hats, and gloves too. Hurry in for the best brand name styles at up to 60% off other retailers' prices every day. Burlington, style for everyone.
Just weeks left in 2019. Time to look at the decade's top music.
Mark Ronson's Uptown Funk with Bruno Mars is the #1 hit of the 2010s. It led the Billboard Hot 100 for 14 weeks in 2015. Adele's 2011 Rolling in the Deep is album of the decade. The #1 streaming song of the 2010s.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Size, Gangnam Style. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
For 3 Indiana judges, a night of drinking back in May ended up with the 2 men and 1 woman getting in a fight with others at a White Castle burger joint in the early morning hours, and 2 of the judges with gunshot wounds. Now the state's Supreme Court has determined they committed judicial misconduct, and they've been suspended. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Brought to you by Attorney Tax. If you're in trouble with the IRS and owe at least $10,000 in back taxes, listen to this important public announcement. The IRS is now offering a special program called the Fresh Start Initiative, which can offer significantly reduced settlements that can reduce your liability by thousands of dollars. These unique programs have been allocated to help the economy and substantially reduce or eliminate your tax burden. If you're approved and qualified, the IRS will stop the collections against you. Don't feel overwhelmed. Please call the Consumer Hotline to see if you qualify. 800-333-9896. Stop the wage garnishments, levies, and tax liens now. If you owe more than $10,000 to the IRS, you may qualify for substantial relief and even forgiveness. See if you qualify and get the help you need by calling the Consumer Hotline. 800-333-9896. 800-333-9896. 800-333-9896.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
We're just trying to entertain people, and morality's just gonna get in the way.
AM 1230.
That's hilarious.
KXO.
1230.